Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a grocery delivery store in Kentucky will be closing its doors next month. And Kentucky officials are warning of increasing bear activity as the summer settles in.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carmouche. We are here at 6 a.m. this Friday morning. It's June 7th and visibility is spotty out there. Let's send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast.
And Madison, you're absolutely spot on this morning, that's for sure. Check out the webcam review outside our door. Okay, everybody together. Hello, hello, hello. That's the way it is across portions of eastern and southern Kentucky. Gotta have a little bit of fun, right? As you leave Hazard and head down to Harlan, take the extra time. Visibility will be down to a few hundred feet in a number of locations. Williamsburg over toward Wayne County, crossing the state line just west of Jacksboro. Visibility has improved back up to 4 miles with the updated report from Ashland. And look at the temps this morning. This is outstanding. Minus 63 at Prestonsburg and Jackson to 64 at Pikeville and 63 at Monticello. We're all in the mid and upper 50s. Fantastic feel to the air as the secondary boundary has settled to our south, bringing in this dry air across the Commonwealth to get us started on a Friday. And guess what? Bubble of high pressure to the north and west. We've got a fantastic Friday on tap. Friday, and it looks like this. Everybody should be absolutely happy with a spring in the step. Forecast high up close to 78. All important weekend forecast. That's coming up in just a few moments. Madison?
All right, Tim, thank you. A recent filing by the Kentucky Career Center revealed one grocery delivery service with locations across Kentucky will close its doors in July. WYMT's RJ Johnson shares how this might impact some folks in the mountains.
Yellow, also known as Schwann's Home Service, will close its stores in 5 locations throughout the Commonwealth. The closing means 50 employees will be without jobs. 14 of those employees will be from the London location, which is something London Mayor Randall Weddle says he does not want to see.
But right now, our thoughts are more with the employees and their families. That's 14 people's lives that have been impacted in our community alone.
He says they were told the company is moving to be strictly online.
So I think COVID taught some of these companies that there's other ways of getting their products out. And that's, for us now in this community and throughout the state, obviously you'll have to go online from what we're being told to order the product.
However, there are people in the community without the abilities to do so.
Here we lost 7 route guys. So, we have a lot of people that do depend on them showing up on that routine delivery that don't have the ability or going to have the knowledge of how to do that online order.
He says he hopes the employees land jobs quickly after the company closes their Kentucky locations.
Encourage companies that are being made aware of these layoffs to maybe hire some of these people that are now without jobs.
The filing states each of the 5 locations will close on July 27th. In London, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
There is also a location in Prestonsburg that will be closing as well. Seniors gathered at Jenny Wiley State Resort Park to participate in the second part of the Big Sandy Senior Games. The games give seniors individually or with their senior group the opportunity to get active. Volunteers with the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center helped make sure the games ran smoothly for the seniors to enjoy.
Our students sometimes are just a little bit timid, and to kind of go and see them come out of their shell, I think it was a win-win situation for the seniors as well as for our students.
The award ceremony for the Big Sandy Senior Games will be on June 12th at 11 a.m. at May Lodge. A ribbon cutting ceremony was hosted on Thursday evening for a new outdoor space in downtown Hazard. It's next to the Goal Line restaurant where the Grand Hotel building once stood until it burned in 2015. It was also the first Thursdays on the Grand, which featured vendors, artists, live music from Ben Fugit, and more. The next one is planned for June 20th, and the space will be utilized for music festivals and other events in the future. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet District 12 hosted its annual training event yesterday at Archer Park. WYMT's Buddy Forbes takes a closer look at the district's safety rodeo.
From the ping pong pickups to possum toss.
It's not a real possum. No possums were harmed.
Kentucky Transportation Cabinet District 12 hosted its rodeo equipment training Thursday.
All the guys in maintenance and things come together from across our district here in District 12, and we have a good day of safety and training and just overall morale boosting.
Using the equipment crews rely on every day to create competitive obstacle courses.
We have a lot of new employees, and today is a day that our veterans can get out and kind of mentor our new employees a little bit. They can show our guys how to use our equipment, proper techniques, safety techniques.
The training focuses on safety, turning real-life obstacles into play, but also serves as a family reunion-styled event for the workers.
From Letcher County all the way to Lawrence County, all the way up to Knott County. So some of these guys don't see each other except for today, or maybe in some of our training. So it's a good way for them to share ideas.
From cornhole to collaborations, celebrating the Cabinet's crews.
You know, our guys work hard all year long, and we really want to have a good day where we talk about safety and training, but we also, you know, get to celebrate them a little bit.
In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Woodward says the event helps crews keep their winter weather skills sharp in a fun way. As we spend more time outside, your chances of running into a bear are higher this time of year. June is the start of breeding season, which brings out the bears. Plus, during breeding season, the younger males get kicked out of the area where they were born and are forced to roam. Kentucky Fish and Wildlife officials are reminding people to be bear wise. They say if you do see a bear, there are a few things you should not do.
The number one thing all told with bears is don't feed them, whether that be intentionally by handing them a hot dog or unintentionally by leaving your garbage out when you know there's a bear around or having bird feeders up.
If you are in an area where there may be bears, make sure your presence is known. Be loud and turn on any lights if it's dark out. If you generally let bears know you're there, they tend to go the other way.
Oh, they love the bird feeders, and oh, like any other animal, don't feed them because they're smart. They'll come back. It's kind of like, you know, going for like Dunkin' or Starbucks or Panera or what have you for coffee. They know you'll come back, especially this time in the morning, right? Pea soup thick visibility, leaving hazard through Harlan down to Jonesville. Same deal, Williamsburg, as you make your way to the south and west. The visibility now back down to 2.5 miles at Ashland. Oh, how nice is it outside right now? A lot of us in the mid and upper 50s and lower 60s, and nothing to show you regarding satellite imagery. And those showers from last evening, well gone out to the east. Bubble of high pressure building in with a splendid day to wrap up the work week. Check out the travel weather forecast for this morning. Some areas of fog locally dense, otherwise it burns off to a lot of sunshine today, and the high in hazard up to 78. More about the weekend forecast coming up in just a few moments. Madison?
All right, Tim, thanks. And thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. When we return, we'll take a look at weather around the nation and how some areas are hitting the triple digits.